So in today's video, we're going to be talking about the future of gaming. Basically what I mean by that is, if you guys don't know, Fortnite's kind of dying. Um, we can argue about it all we want, but it is dying, and people just have to accept that games die. It's just the natural process of gaming, you know? Games become uninteresting and unfun because they get overhyped too much. I'm not even gonna say if you don't know what Fortnite is, because I'm not explaining that shit to you because I shouldn't be able to, you know? You should have heard about it by now, and if you haven't heard about it by now, I suggest investing in some good internet. Anyways. Alright, so, into the future of gaming. Basically, yeah, Fortnite is kind of dying out, for multiple reasons. The first being, they are just really shitty game developers. Like, they don't listen to anything that their fan base tells them. And you can argue with me about weapons and shit. I don't really know. I haven't kept up with fans asking about weapons and if they added weapons. I know they nerfed a few that fans asked, but that's pretty much it. I don't know if I covered it in one of my videos I actually posted, because I make a lot of ranting videos without even posting them. But yeah, so like last year Fortnite updated their servers for the Halloween update. Well, not even last year, it was this year. But when they updated their servers, Xbox users couldn't play for a full day. And basically what they did was just like, oh, you're complaining? Well, fuck you. We're not going to fix your problem. Like, just like in a game developer's mentality, what makes them decide like that's a good idea? To just say fuck you to your whole fan base and not fix it so that, you know, half of your fan base can't play the game. Which on that day I really think is when Fortnite, you know, started to show its true colors. You know, Epic Games out there just trying to make that money. Anyways. So, getting into the actual end of Fortnite, when Fortnite finally dies out, and it will die out, because everything dies out. It's life, nothing lasts forever. Anyways. So when Fortnite dies out, what I really think will be the next kind of crave, other than battle royales, is situational games. You're just like, oh, you just say that because you're really good at Siege and you play Siege all the time. I'm not saying that just because I'm good at Siege. I'm just saying that because situational games are more realistic, more fun, and you know, Siege is still entertaining, and it's been out for like 4 years now. So that should tell you something. And we did see a really similar way with how Fortnite is being portrayed now with GTA. Grand Theft Auto is officially dead, at least to me and all my friends. We don't play it anymore. The reason why we don't play it is because they literally added in every fucking like weapon that they've been planning like by the end of the year. So they just added in a whole bunch of OP weapons, and in order to get those weapons and actually stay alive in the online multiplayer aspect of GTA, at least, you have to pay like over $50 on shark cards, which is like millions and millions of, you know, in-game currency and shit. But like they really just, it's all about money. And it's clear to see with a lot of game developers. And what I'm actually kind of sad is that game developers are now focusing more on multiplayer experiences than actual single-player experiences. Now, if you guys are new to the whole gaming scene and you guys don't know what gaming is, gaming originally started out for the single-player experience. It started out as like this one fucking screen, alright? You had two controllers with buttons, and it was like a tennis game, and you could play it with your friends. And then came like, you know, the Super Marios, the Nintendo 64, and all of that. You can argue with me that some of it was multiplayer, I will agree, Smash Bros and shit like that, but majority of gaming was focused on single player experience and just the gamer being in depth with the game. And the reason why Red Dead Redemption 2 is like so popular is because it speaks to that. It speaks with that in-depth, full immersion type of experience that a gamer is looking for. Not even just with the single player storyline, there's literally the more in-depth experience of online. And honestly, personally, I think online is such a better in-depth experience because you just have free roam. You don't get, you know, randomly transferred throughout the game to different spots. And it takes you like literally 2 hours to get back to wherever you wanted to be. So yeah, that's why I really like single player games, is the full depth immersion, and it's just sad to see that none of the game developers are appealing to that side, at least of gaming anymore, and it's more or less just about multiplayer. And you can also comment on this video that it's just me being a bitch about battle royales because I hate battle royales, but honestly everybody's just over it. You know, Hunger Games came out like 12 years ago, so just like let it die. All right, dude. It was a good series. It's time for it to die out, and so is Battle Royales. Battle Royales are the ending of whole gaming. All right, I'm not just saying that; it's the truth. But yeah, I would really like to see, you know, Tom Clancy, Rainbow Six Siege, or the next Siege game explode when they release it, and that will be the new hyped up thing, is situational type of games, because honestly, Battle Royale doesn't take any skill. All it takes is just getting good at evading, building giant fucking towers to kill one person. And yeah. And before you're just like, oh yeah, Frosty is just like the ultimate Fortnite hater. I don't hate Fortnite. I played Fortnite when it first came out. I was one of the beta testers for the Fortnite game. And honestly, I really liked how they were going with the game, like when they first released it, because when it was first in beta, they were talking about how you can only build a certain amount of structures and all that types of stuff. And then they just kind of just switched up on everything. So yeah, bet you didn't do your research on that. I was one of the beta testers. So ha ha ha. Anyways, so that's gonna be the ending of this video, guys. Hopefully you guys enjoyed it. If you want, you can follow me on Instagram at LiamThieneOfficial. If you guys want, you can keep up with my Twitter. I don't really post that much on Twitter. I just tweet stupid shit. So that's that. So yeah, all that stuff will be in the description below. Anyways, guys, I will see you all later. Peace out.
And then you'll die.